What's good, y'all? It's your boy Taylor Werner back again with another video. As y'all can see, I'm here with another company. Most of y'all out there can probably read, so y'all can see the name on the hat, which company I went to, and I'm sure you can tell by the title of the video exactly where I'm at. So I'm just gonna hop on into it. Decided to hop on the team we wanted to drive blue. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all how the orientation is, the training process, how it go, anything. Anybody out there interested in coming to one, let y'all know. So, first day, they're gonna tell you that you need to do 4 days orientation. 4 days orientation, you're gonna have to. It started on a Monday. You come in, do your drug test, do your physical, do everything. You gotta do some CBTs on the computer. And little tests is pretty easy stuff, you know. And then after that, you're gonna go out with a driver leader for about 3 weeks. Yeah, you're gonna have to live with a stranger for 3 weeks. Now, I had 3 driver leaders, and I'm gonna tell y'all about what had my experience with that, why I had 3 driver leaders later in the video. But right now, I'm just gonna get down to the basics. So, first day you come in, you do your drug test and everything. They feed you breakfast and lunch. They're gonna put you in a hotel. Matter of fact, I forgot. I'm in the hotel now, as y'all can see. Pretty cool hotel. It's on the Werner terminal property, so it's right there. The classes is right down the street, so you can really walk there. It's a van that pick you up, but I mean, it's right down the street, so everything's here. The shop, everything is all in here. I'm in the one in Lancaster, Texas, Dallas, Texas, or whatever, so it's not that bad. But they're gonna pay you $90 a day. $90 a day. I think it may go up later. They say, I'm not sure, to $100 a day. It's $10 extra. I'm not sure, but I know when I was doing it was $90 a day. But yeah. So you 4 days in the classroom. You're gonna do a road test. You're gonna do a backing test. You're gonna do a backing test again and a road test whenever you come back. I'll get into that later. But first, you're gonna do a road test. You're gonna go out. Road test is just pretty much up and down the block. Easy stuff. You got your CDL, you can do that. They're gonna show you how to do the 45 and the 90. You're gonna do that. And then after you get done with your classes and stuff, they're gonna hook you up with a driver leader. When I got back, I think it was that Friday, I got a call from a leader saying, which is the mentor. Different companies call them different things. They call them leaders, mentors, T's, they all trainers. That's all they are, trainers. So I didn't really like the whole idea of living with somebody. I became a truck driver to be by myself. I just, I don't want to do team driving. Never was interested in that. Yeah, so my personality is just living with some strange person is just not me. But anyway, so I got a call from a leader saying that he was already here on that Friday. We're gonna pack up. I'm like, okay, cool. So we went out, and I'm not gonna give anybody's names, anything. And before I even get into that, they're gonna have you do pretty much a paper, something saying, are you a smoker? Would you prefer male or female? Your religious type and race, everything. They're gonna ask you a lot of personal questions and how you would want to try to match you up with somebody that kind of fits your personality. So, hey, but I know that they get a lot of people returning saying they want another leader. It's like me, you know. So, I mean, yeah, it just happens. You gotta live with that person. So I get with the guy, you know. We get on the road and stuff, and I was on the Dollar Tree account. I'm on Dollar Tree account, and I want y'all to check out my other videos that I'm gonna have later on, and I'm gonna tell you about the dollar accounts they have. But anyways, first thing they do is, you know, me and him, we had a load to go to Colorado, pick it up. I think the Dollar Tree was in Marietta, Oklahoma. And so we go to Oklahoma, pick up the load, and then go off through New Mexico to Colorado and start delivering there. I was with him for a week. Now, I'm not gonna say anybody's name or nothing. I don't know if he's watching this video. Frankly, I don't care. But one thing I noticed about him was when I got in the truck, it smelled like cheese. The whole truck smelled like cheese. And I'm like, man, what is that smell? Like, what what is the smell? What is that? So I'm getting in there and I'm like, man, okay, all right. And a few days go along and stuff, kind of don't get used to it and stuff, but I mean, all right, And I'm like, all right, so later on, a few days now, we on a Dollar Tree account. And that's an account where you got to physically do work. Now, I'm a big dude. So I sweat and I stink when I work out. I need to take showers. And this guy did not ever want to take showers. He was a big dude like me. Didn't want to take showers. I think the whole week that I was with him, I had to take one shower. I got to take one shower. We stopped at a truck stop. I took one shower. I did not notice him take a shower at all. I was really waiting to see if he was going to come and take one. Because we've been out all week. We've been working, unloading trucks, sweating. Both of us stinking. Both of us. And we in this closed, confined department stinking. Both of us. Both of us over 200-something pounds. So I know you stinking just like I'm stinking. And I'm like, no wonder this truck smell like cheese. So I'm like, man, I can't do this. I can't. It's hygiene, man. It's just 101 hygiene, man. This rule 101. Take care of yourself, especially when we out there sweating and stinking and unloading trailers. Dude didn't want to do that. And I was like, man, I can't do a couple more weeks with this guy. I just can't do him. I just can't do it. Can't do it at all. I got to told him to take me back to the terminal. And I ain't tell him, but I truly try not to be rude, but I just wasn't fit. I just couldn't take it. And it was crazy because when I brought my stuff back, I had my pillow, my covers, and my clothes in my suitcase and stuff. I came back to the house for a couple of days. My daughter was like, Daddy, that stuff stinks. It smell like cheese. I ain't had to say nothing to her about cheese. She already smelled the stuff. So I'm like, man, all my stuff, I know we both smell like cheese around here. We both sitting stinking. I'm like, man, I take a shower. I'll come right back, gonna stink again in the truck. So I'm like, no, can't do that, man. Couldn't do that. So I went back up to the terminal. They hooked me up with another guy and stuff. It's a cool dude, cool dude. Nothing major wrong with him. But what it was with this guy, and this is why I left the Dollar Tree account. He told me that we're gonna start running this teams, and you're gonna unload the trailers in the daytime by yourself, and you're gonna drive in the daytime by yourself. And I'm gonna sleep. And at nighttime, I'm gonna drive and you're gonna sleep. Now keep in mind, I sleep on the top bunk. Ain't no way possible I can sleep on that top bunk while we driving. There's no way. Plus, if I heard somebody say, oh, it's a law that you can't sleep on the top bunk while somebody's driving, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if that's true or whatever. But I'm not sleeping in your bed. I don't know you, man. I'm not finna sleep in your bed. Hey, I would prefer not to sleep. Sleep in my own. I really don't like sleeping on this top bunk because I know so many students been sleeping on this top bunk anyway. So I definitely don't want to sleep in your personal bed. But I'm like, man, that don't sound right, man. I'm not finna do this stuff by myself. I'm still in training. No, not doing it. Not doing it at all. And, dude told me they try to hustle me. He been like, oh, you gonna do all the work. You gonna drive all day, unload all day by yourself, and you gonna sleep all day, and I'm driving. I'm not gonna be able to sleep if you driving the truck at night. I don't know you. I don't know what you can do. I'm gonna be paranoid, thinking anything. It's bouncing and moving and stuff. Nah, man. I told you, I ain't never been interested in doing team driving ever. They ain't never crossed my mind. So nah, I'm just not doing that. And yeah, so I said, no, before we even start doing that, you go ahead and take me back to the terminal and give me another lead. Plus, I was like, you know what? I don't like this account here, which I'm gonna get into another video, so y'all check out that video about the $100 accounts. But I'm like, no, I'm not about that life. I ain't doing it. That was some hard work, man. I'm telling you, it was some hard work. I came back to the terminal, got another lead, switched over to the Dollar General account. Thinking that would be a little bit more easier. So I switched over to that account. You know, they gave me another leader, and then, a matter of fact, they may tell you, oh, we may or may not give you a leader that's on your account. Don't let them tell you that. Don't let them tell you that. You tell them, I don't want no over the road leader, because how y'all gonna expect me to learn this account and y'all put me with somebody that's over the road or on a different account? Then I ain't let them do that to me. So I was like, no, give me somebody. I'll wait if I got to. You getting paid while you wait. So I'll wait for another leader to call and tell me that, hey, he's on. I always make sure, are you on my account? Are you on the same? Because they had different ones. They had one in Marietta, Oklahoma. They had one in San Antonio or Odessa, whatever. It was somewhere else. I said, I want somebody that's on my account, that's on my job, so I can know where I'm going or know what I need to do my job every day. That's just me. I don't want nobody that's on something completely different, because on my first day at work, I'm going to be looking stupid, looking lost. So I don't know. So I made sure of that. So I got with a Dollar General guy. Cool guy. Great guy, you know. Cool. No problems with him at all. And I got to myself, like, you know what? This is my last week. Just stick it out with this guy. No matter what happens. Just do this week with him, and then you'll be able to graduate the program. Got done with the program and stuff, and got done with the week. Finally, you know, I didn't have any problems with him at all. Like, I probably should have started with him. I could have probably did 3 weeks with this guy. But yeah, so we got back to the terminal to graduate and everything, and then that's when they give you this hat. Just want a hat. Give you the name tag. Well, they give you all that, I think, the first day of orientation. But yeah, it's pretty cool little keychain, hat, badge, and stuff like that. And they give you a completion of certification and completion, and they certify you as an authorized driver for Werner. You're gonna do your road test, like I said before. You're gonna do your road test. You're gonna do your bagging. And the person I had was real cool. You know, and I've been doing bagging. I was bagging the whole time, so I pretty much was comfortable with bagging and stuff. Plus, I had some previous experience with other companies, so you already know. So, you know, it was cool. And make sure you gotta do your logs. You gotta do your paper logs. You gotta do the CBTs and all the little stuff on the computer. You go pick out your truck, and that's another thing. Whenever you go pick out your truck, make sure it's a good truck. There was some bad looking trucks out there, and there was a lot of nice looking trucks. Wait for a good truck. Wait for it, because it will be worth it, and you know, you need a good truck. So I got my truck, got everything I needed, you know, start work. And so that was pretty much it. Like, Werner, you know, great company. You know, I feel like I'm gonna make some good money here, you know, and all that. So I just want y'all to, anybody out there that was interested in coming with one, and don't forget to check out my next video that I'm having about the dollar accounts. And I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about that. So subscribe. Like this video, give me a like, help me out a lot. And comment. Y'all tell me y'all experiences out there. Anybody else that's driving for Werner, man, let me know what y'all experiencing and anything else and questions y'all may have. I will try my best to answer all of them. Yeah, so we're gonna see how it go and stuff. And I just want y'all to, stay engaged and let me know what y'all think. So see y'all in the next one. And another thing I forgot to tell y'all, while you in those 4 days, they're gonna have people that specialize in your background. So it scared me at first because if you put a certain job that you worked at before, and you may have not been there that long, or they may or may not give you a good note on that job. I think I did the application over the phone. I don't remember doing it, on the computer or nothing like that. But they do everything over the phone. So they're gonna have people that's gonna call you. They're gonna hand out a sheet of paper with their number to call if they have any problem with your background. It was a bunch of us getting pulled out saying, hey, we need you to call this person. They're gonna ask you, oh, did you work at this job during that time? I'm gonna make sure I gotta do your employment history. They're gonna call. They're gonna make sure that you were there for that long. The criminal stuff. I didn't lie about any criminal history that I had, but I remember some people did, and they had to dig deep into their background and tell them. So my advice, tell the truth on there. Tell the truth, because I didn't put everything on there like I should have, but they did deep, and they would ask me, oh, what about this job during that time? I'm like, I didn't even put that on there. I didn't even say nothing about it. How did y'all know about that? So Werner is one of those companies that's gonna dig into your background, and I think they go back about 10 years. So anything, make sure that you put that on there, because they will find out. And I think they have a team of people that's just all they do is looking up your background on that computer, figuring out what it is. So remember that. Tell the truth. Remember that part. And another thing I forgot to tell y'all, while you in those 4 days, they're gonna have people that specialize in your background. So it scared me at first because if you put a certain job that you worked at before, and you may have not been there that long, or they may or may not give you a good note on that job. I think I did the application over the phone. I don't remember doing it, on the computer or nothing like that. But they do everything over the phone. So they're gonna have people that's gonna call you. They're gonna hand out a sheet of paper with their number to call if they have any problem with your background. It was a bunch of us getting pulled out saying, hey, we need you to call this person. They're gonna ask you, oh, did you work at this job during that time? I'm gonna make sure I gotta do your employment history. They're gonna call. They're gonna make sure that you were there for that long. The criminal stuff. I didn't lie about any criminal history that I had, but I remember some people did, and they had to dig deep into their background and tell them. So my advice, tell the truth on there. Tell the truth, because I didn't put everything on there like I should have, but they did deep, and they would ask me, oh, what about this job during that time? I'm like, I didn't even put that on there. I didn't even say nothing about it. How did y'all know about that? So Werner is one of those companies that's gonna dig into your background, and I think they go back about 10 years. So anything, make sure that you put that on there, because they will find out. And I think they have a team of people that's just all they do is looking up your background on that computer, figuring out what it is. So remember that. Tell the truth. Remember that part.